dressed up like I was the star of the show as usual. I look so fucking bad. Like, I look so thick in my wedding dress, okay? Anyways, so I'm in the middle of my vows and he's in the middle of calling me beautiful, and I hear choking noises. And I was like, rude. Choke somewhere else. You can choke outside. What the hell? Like, don't be rude. And I look over and this little bitch is just choking and everybody's paying attention to her, and I'm like, hey, I'm literally the fucking bride. Excuse me? Like, no, take her outside and she can die out there because she's not dying on my wedding day. And this little bitch, she died on my wedding day. Like, are you fucking rude? Like, I'm glad you did die, but like, die another day. Maybe you could have died the day after or something when I was in Peru. Anyways, yeah, so at her funeral, I was like, let me just ruin her funeral because she wanted to ruin my wedding by dying. And as I walked up to the casket, I just slapped her one good time, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? And I was like, why the fuck wouldn't I? And then as she was supposed to get buried, I dragged her body out of the casket and hid it in the washroom, and I went into the casket and I got buried instead of her. Like,
this is why parents should believe their kids. In 2010, a 15-year-old boy started to notice that the door to his attic, which was in his bedroom, was always open. One day, when his mom's giving him a hard time about being lazy, he's like, well, you're one to talk, you always leave my attic door open. She's like, I haven't touched your attic door in months, and nobody else has either. Not easily frightened, the boy decides to leave the attic door open. So he's laying in bed, and he kind of looks over at the door, and standing in the door frame is a figure staring right at him. He bolts, tells his parents, they don't believe him, and then 6 months later they move anyway. A few years later, the boy discovers his favorite teacher actually moved into his old house. And so he jokingly asks her, you ever see any ghosts walking around your attic? Her face got completely serious, and she's like, you know, as soon as we moved in, the door to the attic kept opening. So we investigated and we found a trap door that led onto the roof. Someone had been crawling in through that entrance.
At the time, my mom faked her death so she didn't have to take care of me and my siblings. Yes, this girl really faked her death. So at the time, I was 5 and my little brother was 3. It started off with my mom saying that she didn't feel well and she couldn't pick me up from school, so the bus would have to take me home. And a few months after, she started getting picked up from our house by this black car. She said that car was picking her up because of her so-called doctor's appointments. And she wasn't able to drive herself because she was too sick. Well, one day, when this car came to pick her up, she never came home. Me and my little